book up wide and meet adventures that wait for you. Live and learn and laugh and play whenever your dream comes true. You could swim along the river all the way to the sea. You could fly up in the sky above the clouds and trees. You could plant a flower garden up on top of the moon. You could swing through the jungle all afternoon. Wherever our story takes us, I can't wait to see. Yes, friends, come and read with me. It's online story time.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Online Storytime at your Grand Rapids Area Library. I'm Miss Tracy.
I'm
and
Teacher.
You know who this is?
Teacher Missy!
We are so excited to have Teacher Missy back. Now, we will see Grandma Pat again in the future, but we're delighted that Teacher Missy can be with us again.
Oh, yes.
So, Teacher Missy, before we start talking about that really shiny thing we're going to talk about today, should we sing?
Oh, yeah. I hope I remember the words.
All right. Here we go. Storytime friends, let's sing loud for Teacher Missy. Here we go. If you want to hear a story, clap your hands. If you want to hear a story, clap your hands. If you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, clap your hands. And I so want to hear a story. So Teacher Missy, what do you want to talk about today?
This is just like one of my favorite things. What do you think this is, you guys? Anybody want to guess? It's not the Earth, but it's up in the sky, and it's not the sun.
No?
That leaves us with the moon.
The moon.
The moon. And isn't it beautiful?
It is, and one of the coolest things I think about the moon is we of course can see it in the night, but we can see it in the day too.
Sometimes you can see it in the day, yes.
If the sun is just at the right angle, we can
Yep.
see where the moon is during the day.
Yes.
So what do you know about the moon, Teacher Missy?
Well, I know it's not made of green cheese.
It is not. Nope, no cheese.
Because that's what, when we were kids, that's what we used to say, that the moon was full of green cheese.
I know that there are rocks on the moon that they have brought back to Earth.
Yes, and we have landed. The astronauts have gone to the moon. They've landed on the moon, and were able to get out of their rocket and walk around. And that to me would just be amazing.
Yep.
And the gravity, which is what holds us down, is not really there. The gravity force is way different. So when they walk, they kind of bounce, and it's like an eternal trampoline.
That's right. And they have a special suit on.
Right.
That they wear so they can breathe.
Right, because they wouldn't have enough oxygen.
Yeah.
Right.
That is fascinating.
I know, it's just the coolest thing ever.
So, Teacher Missy, do you have any good books about the moon?
Don't be silly. Of course I do. Oh, you guys. Miss Tracy, I have an amazing book for us this morning.
What's it about?
Well, it's got a fox on it.
Well, a fox isn't a moon.
No, a fox isn't a moon, but he's looking behind him and looking up. I wonder if he sees it. Well, the name of our story this morning is Come Back, Moon. And it was written by David Curdian and illustrated. Remember who does that? What does the illustrator do? Right, draws the pictures. And that was done by Nani Hogroshin. That's kind of a mouthful of a name. And it comes to us from Beach Lane Books. That's our publisher. Come Back, Moon. Wonder where it went.
Oh.
That's a pretty fox.
It is.
Speaking of which, my daughter sent me a picture of 3 baby foxes on the road. She found them on the roadside.
Oh.
Yeah. I said, I hope Mom's around there somewhere. Oh, they were cute. Darling, darling, darling. Oh, Bear couldn't sleep. And he blamed the light of the moon. You know, sometimes at night how bright it can be when it gets to be close to a full moon. So, Bear stole the moon. is that to do? Well, no one knew where the moon had gone. It's gone, said Fox. Look, he's looking for it. Well, where did it go? Asked Skunk. Well, I miss the moon, said Opossum. Maybe someone stole it, Raccoon said. Don't you know? Crow asked Fox. You're the clever one. Where did it go? Oh, I may be clever, Fox said, but Owl is wise. Let's ask Owl. Let's ask Owl, said Possum. Let's ask Owl, said Skunk. Oh, let's ask Owl, said Raccoon. They all think Owl might know. Owl was watching them. Do you know where the moon is? They asked. Well, I saw Bear take the moon, said Owl. Bear? Said the other animals. Bear, said Owl. Bear stole the moon. Oh boy. I bet they're not very happy about that, are they? Oop, dropping the book here. Let's go, Fox said. Let's go get the moon back from Bear. Oh, let's go, they all said. Wonder how they're going to get it back. And off they went to Bear's camp. There they go. Tell Bear a story, Fox said to Crow, and put him to sleep. And then I will look for the moon. Wonder if that'll work. Think that'll work? We'll find out. So Crow told a story, and soon Bear dozed off. What does doze mean?
It means to sleep.
Oh, it's asleep, dozing off. Fox saw the moon glowing inside Bear's pillow. Oh boy, how are they gonna get it? Quickly, Fox and Crow grabbed the pillow bag and they set the moon free. There it goes, out of the pillow bag. And all the animals cheered and danced under the light of the moon. Boy, they're glad to have the moon back.
That's right.
Well, all except for Bear, who was happily sound asleep. He slept right through it. That's so funny.
That's right, and that's how they got the moon back.
That's how they got the moon back. Teamwork.
Hey, story time, friends. Hey, Teacher Missy.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you ready for a flannel board?
Oh, I've been missing the flannel board.
I know, she's so enthusiastic about the flannel board. Makes my heart happy. All right, we are going to do a song, Storytime Friends, called One Little Rocket. But eventually we won't have just one little rocket. We'll have more than one little rocket. So you guys just hang on. And this is how the song goes. Here we go. One little rocket, one fine day, played on the bright moon far away. They had such enormous fun that they called for another little rocket to come. Hey, rocket! How many do we have now, Storytime friends? That's right. Two little rockets one fine day played on the bright moon far away. They had such enormous fun that they called for another little rocket to come.
Hey.
Can you say it with us really loud?
Hey, rocket! Good landing.
Thank you. How many do we have now? 1, 2, 3 little rockets one fine day played on the bright moon far away. They had such enormous fun that they called for another little rocket to come. Hey, rocket! Yep, they landed. Here we go. 4 little rockets one fine day played on the bright moon far away. They had such enormous fun that they called for another little rocket to come. Here we go. Hey, rocket! Oh my goodness, what a good time. 5 little rockets one fine day were all on the bright moon far away. They had such enormous fun until their rocket day was done. Bye, rockets. 5, 4, 3. Ooh, he went fast.
He was fast, yeah.
2.
He was a little pokey.
He wasn't sure which way to go.
Yeah.
And how many rockets? 1. And there they go. Hey, thanks for playing.
Oh, look, I've got another book.
Oh, I see a moon.
Oh, I see a moon too. Is that a full moon?
No, that's not a full moon.
Oh.
Because it's not a full circle.
Right, so we only see part of it.
That's right.
Right, a slice of the moon. And this book is called May and the Moon. Written by Jamie Guizot, and it comes to us from Ripple Grove Press. Let's see. She did the pictures too. She did all this book by herself. Sometimes you have 2 people in a book, sometimes only 1, or I suppose more. You could have more. All right, here she is. May love the night sky and finding the moon. Now look at that moon.
That's a big round.
That's a big round full moon. So she thought the moon was following her because wherever she looked up, the moon was not far behind her.
Well, it sure feels that way sometimes, doesn't it?
Yeah, you can move and it seems to go with you. Well, May didn't mind being followed. She liked the moon very much. Sometimes May tried to catch the moon, but the moon was far too clever to be caught. So May lay down on the cool night grass and she gazed up in wonder. Well, they often played games together. The favorite game was hide and seek. It's kind of hiding behind the trees, that moon is. As night passed, May noticed the moon was changing. It was getting thinner until one night all that was left was a silver crescent. That's what that's called, a crescent. Well, the next night, the moon.
What?
I see
Did they
no
forget
moon.
to put the picture? The moon
I
picture
see
in there?
no moon.
Oh,
Gone. She's looking and looking. Will the moon come back? May asked. Well, even moons need to rest. said her mom.
Is
And
that
was-
true, Teacher Missy? Do moons really need to rest?
I probably don't think so.
No, I think it's just the phases of the moon.
Yeah, because it changes. From what we can see changes.
Yeah, that's
But-
a nice way to think about it, though.
Yeah, taking a little nap. But May could not rest. That night, she made a plan. And the next day, she got straight to work. You can see she's building something here. And then at the end here, it says Moon Chaser 5. Look at, she built like a little rocket. You think she's gonna try to capture it? Oh boy, here we go. Moon Chaser 5, there's May.
Is she flying above her town?
Well, it does look like it, but do you suppose she really is? Moon Chaser 5. And look at, May landed on the moon with her dog. Do you think she really did?
I think she might be her imagination.
I wonder if she's, yes, or having a dream, maybe? All right. May said, it's time to go in, called Papa. It's getting late. So her dad is trying to call her in the house. But Papa, we are on our way to find the moon. May squealed with delight. She was busy playing, and she hadn't even noticed that the moon was back and shining brightly. There it is. Oh, I missed you, Moon. I'm so happy you're back, May whispered with a smile. And the moon smiled back. He's smiling at her. Oh, and there she is sitting. Look at this. I love this picture. She's sitting on the hill looking at that great big full moon. Well, I'm glad it came back too.
Story time, friends. Aren't you excited that Teacher Missy is back? And I was gonna do shakers today, but Teacher Missy loves her green scarf so much
I
that
know.
we have to do scarf songs.
Gotta have a scarf.
So
Woohoo,
out of your
yeah.
story time kit, story time friends, I want you to find your scarf, or you can get a paper towel, or you could get a washcloth, or you could get a sock, or you could get anything that you can wave. All right? So our first song is called Climb Up. Excuse me? Oh? Of course. Story time, friends. Monkey would like to join us today. Hi, Teacher Missy.
Oh, monkey, how are you, my
I'm
friend?
so glad you're back.
And I'm glad to be back.
Hello, Storytime friends. Did you see Teacher Missy's back? She's right over there. She's sitting over there. You probably can't see her, but she's right. Oh, there she
I
is.
see you.
All right. Okay, so Monkey, you sit right here, and you can enjoy the scarf songs. All right. The first one is called Climb Aboard the Spaceship, and this is how it goes. We're gonna climb like this, like we're going up the stairs, and then we're going to blast off. Ready? Climb aboard the spaceship, we're going to the moon. Hurry and get ready, we're going to blast off soon. Put on your helmet and buckle up real tight. Here comes the countdown, let's count with all our might. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Did you make it to the moon? My rocket did. It went way up there. Now it's landed though. It's all good. Okay, let's do another one called We're Flying to the Moon. Very similar to Climb Aboard the Spaceship because we go to the moon, but in this one we're coming back down to Earth too. Okay? Here we go. We're flying to the moon. We're flying to the moon. Blast off away we go. We're flying to the moon. Is your rocket sailing through the sky now? Here we go. We're landing on the moon. We're landing on the moon. Here we go. We're on the moon. We're landing on the moon. Ooh, wonder what we see on the moon. See some rocks, some more rocks, and look, there's some rocks.
There's some more rocks.
Wow, that's cool.
That's very cool.
Let's take some of those moon rocks with us. We're collecting moon rocks. We're collecting moon rocks. Here we go, we're on the moon. We're collecting moon rocks. Do you have some rocks that we're going to take back to Earth with us?
I wonder if they're heavy.
I suspect they probably are, but they're probably heavier on Earth than they are on the moon, you know, with that whole gravity
Because of
thing.
the gravity. Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right, we've got all of our moon rocks. What are we going to do now? All right, we're flying back to Earth. We're flying back to Earth. Blast off away we go. We're flying back to Earth. And then we're flying all around. And it's time to land. Here we go. We're landing on the Earth. We're landing on the Earth. Here we go, we've come home. We're landing on the Earth. Oh, that was some trip.
That was a big trip.
That was. Thanks for going with us. Story time, friends. Teacher Missy, I had such a fun day today.
This was wonderful.
It was so wonderful to have Teacher Missy back. I missed her so much. It's so hard when your friend has to be away for a long time.
I know, it is hard, but we're back together.
That's right,
so
we're back
exciting.
now, and that's very, very fun. And today we talked about the moon, and how did Fox and the animals get the moon back? I know, they took it from Bear, who thankfully kept sleeping.
Right.
And then May and the moon, May decided she was going to get to the moon, and she got there.
She did.
She got there, whether it was in her imagination or whether it was in a dream, didn't matter. May made it to the moon, and that was pretty fun.
That was very
And then all of our rockets were playing on the moon. We had how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. I know, that was fun. But now I think it's time for us to go.
It is.
So story time, friends, would you sing with us? Okay, here we go. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Yes, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Story time is done today. Now it's time to go and play. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Goodbye, everybody.